Across the world, we are watching some world leaders cosplay as wisdom while purposefully misreading the chessboard. They figured out that they can use checker pieces while pretending they are still playing chess in order to accommodate their tempers and their frustrated followers. When these old-time leaders arrive at their pretend summits, they are really there only to give themselves medals. They want to award themselves with trophies before their ceremonial naps. They define peace as what we say we're doing when we're angry at everyone for our unfulfilled lives. They convene on a stage with a dozen flags and 19 microphones, and without knowing it, declare a ceasefire on reality. And their crowd applauds because I haven't figured out how they've been so easily swindled. Peace at this arrangement is an endless press conference, a fog machine of slogans, a parade of grudges, with everyone saying, "We're so close." We're stuck, and the quicksand is more policy than peril. To sink is too dramatic, but to be held in place and not be able to move is more the point. Peace becomes kinetic stasis, a treadmill for headlines. We are moving! Therefore, something is happening. Therefore, peace is underway. If you squint, you can mistake repetition for progress. If you don't squint, you can't stay at the conference. Pessimism isn't an acceptable philosophy for a peace plan. The horror author Thomas Ligotti suggests that organisms don't agree to the terms of their own noise. In his space, pessimism isn't a philosophy, it's an interior design choice. Let me give you a design idea. The old men at these summits prefer harsh fluorescent lighting that wins ambiguity out of faces, and then use the dimmer switch to lull people to fall asleep. If pessimism is the only honest lens, it's because hope has been privatized, gated, and sold in installments. Everyone is waiting for the revelation that doesn't arrive. And when it does arrive, it's an invoice. They speak of unity and pass a resolution to punish anyone who disagrees with cooperation. The summit breaks for snacks. Back from break, a new theater of conflict is proposed. The fishmonger at the counter. The generals calculate air superiority over sardines. Intelligence indicates the price of fish is a destabilizing factor. The economists act and speak like they're auditioning for a job as a fire alarm. Who can win the war against fishmongers? On the ground, before they get in their boats, the fishmongers remain undefeated in their ancient art, waking before dawn, gutting what they understand, and leaving the bones for cats. Nobody can win a ground war against fishmongers. Nobody. I come from a long line of fishmongers. I know what I'm talking about. And so the summit must lean in and learn how to celebrate losing as victory, calling defeat as the strategic postponement of triumph. The faithful don't mind contradictions. They confuse sincerity with truth, the way parrots confuse mirrors for friends. The spectacle of war converts friction into belonging. We lost together, therefore we won! Trophies circulate the summit. Milk rationed. Cookie crumbs are served.